Hollywood Reporter, Little Mermaid swimming to $118 million plus Memorial Day debut. Now, I want to read from some of these articles, but Chris, your thoughts generally on the box office, what has brought Disney to this point where, yeah, I know it sounds weird to people. We're saying that $165 million 3-day global open is bad. It's bad for this. They're trying to push it to say, well, it's really going to be 185 million. Of course, that factors in tomorrow, Monday. I get that it's a 4-day holiday weekend, but this movie's actually going to do a 3-day open that's going to be 95 million based on the numbers right now. Now, they may change up or down. We don't know, but that's where we're at. Chris, thoughts?
Well, here are my thoughts. One, I think that's actually very good. I think it's very good for the domestic. And what this proves is that America is not a racist country. It's the rest of the world that's racist. And that's my takeaway. That's maybe something that what Disney might say. This spin that America is a racist country is tired of hearing it, especially when you see how other countries act. You wouldn't believe, and yeah, you can. So I don't know. I'm being somewhat facetious here when I say this, that this proves America's not racist, but the rest of the world is. I'm being somewhat facetious, but not really.
Chris,
Just real quick, it had to be explained to me that different types of Asians don't like other types of Asians for reasons rooted in history, among other things. Certain people don't like the Japanese, and I could go on and on. I don't want to go into the detail on that because whatever, but I am being facetious when I say this, but there's a serious point there to be made. But this movie, I really also think that while in America we kind of like hold our nose and sort of tolerate a lot of the sort of whatever woke nonsense we see in a lot of films, I don't think the rest of the world likes it at all. Mm-hmm. They're tired of it. They're over it. They're sick of it. And they've tuned out. And when you look at Disney, when you look at Pixar and Disney Animation Studios falling so far, what is it? This Elementals movie is coming out. It just premiered at Cannes.
Yeah.
It's premiered to very mixed to negative reviews. And what happened? Well, they got rid of John Lasseter, who's the story guy.
Yep.
Right.
What a huge mistake. So, and then you're seeing Illumination Studios just, you know what? They're whatever you think about, Minions, whatever you think about Super Mario, they seem to
they're selling.
They're selling, and they've tapped into the zeitgeist, and people like it. And I think this is, and I never thought I would see this happen, because I remember when Disney was a tarnished brand in the 70s and 80s, mm-hmm. and came up and built in the I mean, like it's an amazing brand in the 90s, built itself into something huge. How far Disney has fallen as a brand. Thank God I'm no longer a stockholder. You know what I mean? Like It's when you see the choices made at the management level, when you see it's almost detrimental to any brand to be absorbed by Disney, whether it's Lucasfilm, Marvel, Pixar, you name it. Anything Disney has proven itself to be very good at destroying brands, including their old IP. So, that's my take on it. Unfortunately, I gotta run, but I'm dying to hear. I'll keep listening as I gotta get in the car and I gotta get somewhere. But I'll leave it at that. And I feel like I'm dropping these bombs where then you guys all have to talk about it. So
no, that's great. Drop them, because that gives us more to discuss. Real quick, Chris, I just wanted to. Sure. Do you think that? And I hear what you're saying, and like I said, I'm not trying to say that $100 million opening weekend is atrocious or 120 million 4 days atrocious. It's not. I look at it as compared to the comparable movies that we kind of brought up, the domestic box office was very weak. Do you think that this was maybe, like we talked about earlier, probably due to the fact that Disney decided to go with this racially motivated marketing? That Halle Bailey is a victim out there right now, where people are posting, racist comments or whatever. I don't know if they I mean, but they made it all about her skin color from the get-go, which I thought was stupid. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think that maybe had an impact because we've got some demographic data from some of the Hollywood trades out there of who actually came to the movies this weekend, and it's interesting.
Well, I want to hear what it is now that you've said that. But like, look, I think the running time is the thing that's the biggest detriment to this film.
I would agree.
Someone made a choice north of 2 hours. It shouldn't have even gotten to 2 hours. It should have been an hour, 40 minutes tops, an hour and 40 minutes. And there's a version of this movie that's a half hour shorter or less that is a better movie. It would be a better movie to not have ever heard Awkwafina sing that horrible song.
Oh,